Hey guys, how are you today? It's Wednesday, looking hot out, that's for sure. Uh, Wind up picking up a new Kramer striker, majestic purple. But if you look at the pictures in some of the sites, the purple's a little bit different, and then when you actually get it, but this is the color of it. Sorry about that. So. Uh, This is the color of it. HSS. Got the zebra pickup. Floyd Rose Special. It's actually got the better brass block in the back than the Wolfgang I had. So at least he's a flush mount. It doesn't come off like the barrel jack, which is nice. You know, double cutaway body. It's actually mahogany, so it's got a little, you know, little weight to it. Nothing crazy. It's got the striker body, obviously, banana headstock. It's got the generic tuners on it, which isn't really. They're pretty good actually on it. I mean, setup out of the box wasn't too good. Obviously, the Floyd Rose was, yeah, it just wasn't. It needed a lot of setup. The neck had to be tweaked a little bit on it, but it feels good. I mean, there's really no finish flaws except for this little guy right there. The paint is a little, but it's not noticeable, and it's got the furls in the back, which is nice. No back plate. Strap buttons are pretty good, nice and bulky, and they won't slide out of the strap. One volume, one tone. It's not a push pull. It's 5-way selector switch on it. I mean, they make the satin bodies and the gloss on it, which is nice. The neck profile is a C. They call it K-Speed, something like that. They call maple fretboard on it. So it's 24 frets. It's the R2 locking nut. It doesn't say R2 on it, but I'm saying black dot inlays. It's 25.5 inch scale length. It's got medium jumbo frets, which actually, shockingly, are very smooth, no sharp fret ends, and it's a 12-inch radius. So, which means the downside, like I had to do with my EVH, was put a radius on the saddles, because this is a 12-inch, and then when I put the gauge on here, it's like a 16 or something like that. So it really doesn't go with it. So the bridge really doesn't jive with it. I mean, that's the way I'm feeling it. I mean, I had it on EVH where it just felt weird playing it, and then once I put the shims on it to give it the 16-inch radius that's on the neck, then it was fine on that. Obviously the finish is black, dual action truss rod. Obviously everything else, so you know, not it's not bad really on it. I mean, obviously the Alnico pickups, the SC1 the neck and the bridge pickup on it, and an Alnico 5 HB 1 for the bridge, 5-way selector. Nothing nothing really crazy on that. I'm gonna swap out the trim, except the screw. That not really a fan of, because you tighten it so much and then it just it loosens up. I mean, you could put Teflon tape on it or something to keep it, but then you wind up tightening it. So it arm moves before the bridge does, which on it. So that's not really too good. I mean, the neck pickup on the meter, it's like 7.8 for the neck. Then the neck in the middle is like 2.6, and then the middle pickup is like 3.8, and the middle and the bridge is 310, and the bridge alone is 15. I mean, they don't sound bad, you know, they're alright, but I might just swap them out with Seymour Duncan or something in that. But I mean, what was it? I forget, $349. I think this guitar was. The wiring is cheap wiring. It's the dime pots on it. I mean, the volume is pretty responsive on it. It's the metal. Bridge in the middle. And the bridge. Get something good. I'm actually running it through my Zoom, so trying to get really minute on the neck. Little difference. Yeah, with the neck. It stays in tune, so that's a plus. Ships with 9-gauge strings on here. Oh, sorry about that. But all in all, that's got fingerprints on it. It's not a bad color. 80s-ish. Take that off. That looks better. You know, I did have to polish the frets up on it, but all in all, I mean, it's got the belly cut. Doesn't have the arm cut on it, but I have enough black guitars, so I really didn't need another black guitar in the red. Just wasn't really a fan of that. But they do have the transparent ones, which were pretty nice. If I had a better setup, I could actually do things, but unfortunately I don't on it. But I think maybe the other minute little thing might be sometimes it feels like the high E is a little off on it, but that could be me on it. But I mean, the frets aren't perfect. I mean, they don't feel bad after you polish them and whatnot, but they're not you know, perfect. But then again, this isn't a high-end guitar, but it is a good modding guitar. So if you upgrade the pickups and stuff like that, you'll be good to go on it. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm just going to swap out put the Floyd push-in on it. And then I think I got pickups laying around that I could swap out some hot rails. I could put in here in the bridge, and then do that. And it's good to go. It's got the three springs on there. And just the other annoying thing that it's been doing is that when you loosen the screw here, the claw stays, so you have to push it to get it, keep going with it. But that's, other than that, everything else is pretty good on it. I like it, so you know, I think it's worth it for the money, because they're always out of stock on these, and they never actually have them. I was looking at the Pacer, but I like to go up and down on the tremolo, and the pacer is just dive bomb only, and that's what the EVH has, and I'm not a fan of that, so I had to uh, float the bridge a little bit so it doesn't keep banging into the body. But obviously that's how Eddie Van Halen liked his setup, but I don't. But other than that, that's about it. Hope you guys are staying cool, and enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Peace out.